House Democrats and Speaker Nancy Pelosi held an enrollment ceremony earlier for a bill awarding congressional gold medals to police officers who responded to the January 6th.
Hello, today I present to you an extremely attractive application for music lovers. It's completely free. You can listen to music online or download unlimited music to use whenever you don't have internet. The powerful search function helps you find anything you want. Trust me. It's hard not to find what you're looking for because the search function is really powerful. Application download link is attached in the description of the video. I'm pretty sure you'll like it. Thanks.
Capitol insurrection.
Today we are united in gratitude and grief for the courage and the sacrifice of our Capitol Police and the Metropolitan Police Department heroes who defended the Capitol and our democracy on January 6th. The historic legislation that I'm going to sign now honors their service and their sacrifice.
In June, members of the House passed the bill to honor police who protected the Capitol as a mob of pro-Trump supporters stormed the building. 21 Republicans voted against the measure, including Congressman Paul Gosar of Arizona. In a recent op-ed, 3 of Congressman Gosar's siblings call for his resignation. They say he betrayed the U.S. by supporting former President Trump's false claims about his 2020 election defeat. They accused the Republican of inciting the January 6th insurrection and called him one of the key instigators. The congressman's siblings also took aim at his response to the COVID-19 pandemic, calling him out for saying the situation was overblown in 2020. We've reached out to Congressman Gosar's office about this and so far have not heard back. Dave Gosar is one of the congressman's siblings who penned that op-ed. He joins me now with more. Thanks so much for being with us, Dave. You and your siblings write that you have been aware of what you call the congressman's unhinged behavior for years. What do you mean by that?
Well, let me give you a quick example, Elaine, and I think we'll all agree on that assertion. Back in, well, right before the end of Obama's second term, Obama had a number of vetoes, but they were far from the record number of vetoes, which I believe were held by President Roosevelt, in the hundreds of vetoes. So he actually proposed, and get this, that they pass a whole bunch of legislation that we're sure not to pass, just so Obama would get the record number of vetoes. That's what I'm talking about. You know, and you could go down the list of the other things he's been involved in, and it's just absolute crazy. It's just lunacy. It's not politics. I don't know what's wrong with the guy.
Well, your brother has been a staunch supporter of former President Trump, and I want to ask you what you think is behind that loyalty. How did that develop?
Well, I think, like most of the Republican representatives in Congress, it's all about their self-interest. You know, they think that, and they're probably right, if they don't support Trump, that their lunatic base will primary him out of there. And so I think it's all self-serving that, you know, they toe the party line because they know if they don't, that's it for them. Just like what Adam Kinzinger and Liz Cheney are finding out, you know, that they're getting quite the opposition at home, you know, from standing on, you know, the obvious fact that this insurrection was caused by Trump and he's been promoting the big lies. But you can't tell the truth in that party right now. It's a cult.
Let me ask you, though, because divisions in a family along political lines are, you know, not often, of course, playing out in the way that we see them with your family in such a public and clearly painful way. I'm wondering what you and your siblings are hoping to actually accomplish by speaking out in this public way against your brother and his actions.
Well, thank you so much for that question, Elaine. And I want people to understand, it's not like he got elected first off in Congress and back in 2010, took his seat in 2011. We didn't speak out till 2018, you know, despite just, you know, the Bundy insurrection, the, you know, that deal with Obama's vetoes I was telling you about, you know, trying to default on the national debt. I mean, just he was a birther, a whole host of things. We said nothing. But when it came to him, just involved in some anti-Semitic tropes, to Vice News about the Charlottesville riot, we felt like, okay, that's enough's enough. We have a duty to speak out, okay? And by speaking out, maybe other people are in this same situation would be emboldened by that and would also speak out. And I think that that's important, that pushback. If we, the people that have some influence or couldn't have some influence, don't push back, aren't visible about doing that, then, people might, stay in the shadows and not push back as well. And this whole cult, just goes off the deep end like it's doing. So I would encourage more people to speak out.
When's the last time you spoke to your brother?
It's been about 5 years or so.
And if you don't mind my asking, I mean, what has this been like for you and your family?
It's not been fun, Elaine, as you might imagine. I mean, none of us like to do this. I mean, every time we do one of these interviews, we feel like absolutely we're doing the right thing, but, it still leaves a bad taste in your mouth. It's not pleasant. It's caused all sorts of divisions in our family. I mean, amongst the people that should be speaking out and are not. I mean, there's 3 members of my family, three younger brothers. We're a very large family, 10 children in the family, that don't speak out, don't support us, and that's caused a division between the ones that speak out and the ones that don't, or at least some of that group. So it's caused a big problem between the ones that speak out and our parents who are big Trump supporters and support Paul. I mean, it's ugly. But what are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to sit by and say nothing while the guy, gets involved in anti-Semitic tropes, while he's the guy that goes out there and, helps foment a riot? Well, he does some COVID disinformation and people, get sick or die. Or, well, I think, as far as we can tell, he's the first person that came up with the whole Wuhan virus thing and then passed that on to Trump. What are we supposed to do as an American? Are we supposed to just sit there and say nothing? We who are in a position to have the most influence of anybody. I mean, clearly, if I was talking about some other congressman, no one would pay attention. So having this focus and this spotlight gets the message out and maybe emboldens other people to also take action.
Well, Dave, I know this is an extremely difficult time for you and your family. Thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us. Dave Gosar.
Thank you for having me on.